you need to, you can put one hand on the upper chest collarbone and the other on the knee. Breathe normally. You can feel that the hand on your collarbone is the one raising. Gonna guide it down to your diaphragm. No matter sitting or lying down, we're gonna check in and see if there's any muscles that are hovering over the surface. Exhale and see if there's any way that you can unclench. Need to, you can adjust. In through the nostrils for 4. We're gonna let it roll out the mouth and fog up the mirror. Next exhale, while still fogging up the mirror, we're gonna do a little bit of a baby smile. And it's okay if it's a fake smile. Hold it for 4 seconds, and then let it roll out of your mouth. Baby smile. And keep your eyes open or close them. Either way, keep your eyes focused straight forward. And then your next exhale, you're going to shift to your peripheral vision and hold it there. Even though my eyes are straight ahead and I'm looking at a tree, all of my awareness is just as far as I can take it. Next exhale, let your eyes shift back to straight ahead. Next few breaths, we're going to check in with our sense of smell. Next, we're going to let our arms come up above our head. If you're on your back, you can let your hands go right. Whichever way is going to have the most impact for gravity. Good. As long as it doesn't hurt, you can shake and create vibration. You can do snake fingers, snake arms. Put your ring and your middle finger together. Let it trace. It's S. And just bringing movement into the hands, fingers, and above my heart, bringing it down. That's 2 minutes beginning to say, create vibration, and get movement into the elbow, create circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. What's the other word for them? Widdershins. If you know, let me know. Good. Shoulders are hurting or your arms need a break. Let them come down to your side. Get back in with your breathing. Next couple of exhales, we're going to smile again on our exhale. We can use our fingertips to go on our forehead, center of our forehead, and then gently, almost like we're tickling, drag out to the ear, and then do the same beside the nose, gently dragging out, and the chin, up the jawline, up to the ear. You can go down the throat. Almost like you're tickling. If you have nails, even pokey is okay. Next exhale, we're going to look up. You're going to be in charge. Back down to center. Let a hand rest on your head. And then we're going to take a little bit of an angle. Nothing is hurting. I'm just testing that skin tension. And exhaling. And then back to center. You might feel it in your ear, your tongue. And do your best not to look down towards me. Just trust that we're stretching our neck, opening that jugular, exhaling, letting it fully rest, and then bringing the head back to center. We're going to do it a couple more times. Opening up the throat. If you feel like this is really easy, you can stick your tongue out. Get even more back to center. If you feel like you need extra help to make it open up more, not forcefully, but you can take your eyes and look up, back to center. Next exhale, we're going to hum. With one of your hands or both, we're going to dig, gently swim into the area on the neck where the collarbones meet. Very gently, and make circles. Nothing painful. I like getting in there. If this tissue is tight or protected, we're not going to force anything. And move the skin. And then with the palming hands up towards your fingertips, place them around your neck and see where the SCM sticks out. And let your fingers gently wrap around your neck. If possible, you can do both sides at the same time. If you need to only do one at a time, I would do the left side first. The skin drag only. We're going to let our hands and fingertips go back and then down. Not moving muscle, we're not restricting blood flow. Almost be in the shape of little crescent moons. This is two-way skin stretch. Back and down. Arms come to rest. With your right hand, place it on your left armpit, left side of your chest. We're going to create circles. Do whatever comes naturally and whatever feels comfortable for your right shoulder and hand and wrist to do. Check back in with the breathing while you tap or slap, make a little baby fist. And then the right side. And you don't have to raise your arm up above. I just like to open up that space to get more armpit. And this can use open slam. Used to how you are. I'm going to raise up. You're going to put one hand over your navel and the other hand right above that. Circle. Again, just a skin breath. Even though I'm working through my clothes, just letting tissue move. Exhaling. When you exhale, you should be able to feel that skin, that tissue give a little bit more. Now with the fingertips, we're going to go on both sides of our sternum, that chest bone. And my fingers are going down and in towards each other, down and in towards each other. Matching with the breath. Every exhale, you should feel all that tissue. Feel your hands be able to go in a little bit deeper. And it's okay if you can only do circles. If it's too tight or uncomfortable to dig through, don't do it. Next, with our right hand, we're going to place it on the left rib cage. Right where that rib cage curves around the front. And I'm just letting my hands swim. And again, every exhale, you feel what's under your hands. You. Switch. You've been watching the screen. Give your eyes a break. And rest again. We're going to go to our left elbow. Place your right hand, and like the neck, you're going to let your hand melt in there. I'm not moving my hand away from the skin. Just staying in one spot and creating circles. You don't have to have a tight grip. If anything is hurting, put the right wrist hurting. And even scan, create vibration. Wrist again. Circle. And this one I am lifting. Grab, with, grab, with. Back in with the breath. Nothing to be forceful. If it hurts the thumb around, you can even just keep your hands straight. If this feels like too much for the hand, you can use it for the breath. If it feels good, you count all along the forearm. And flip back and forth. Creating vibration, starting at the wrist and going up towards the elbow. Stay on the elbow again. Adding back up to the shoulder and the chest. Switch to the other. The most important part is that bottom. The wrist, circle, and down. Wrist and down. Nothing is hurting my thumb. Just stretching the skin. Not touching muscle. Opening up the drainage pathways. You can do all of your arms top too. Since we're doing short, want to worry about the inside. Get back in with your breathing. Make sure your exhales are long and you're not using your upper chest to do any breathing. Next, we're going to add and slow. Hands and arms, wrists. When it's comfortable, we're going to do some circles. I'm using my elbow as a guide to open up the chest. Open all that area. As long as it's not hurting anything, just do a few more. Arms come to rest again. Really long exhale and do a baby smile. And what we're going to do is push, pull, twist, twist. So every single joint we're going to put, and then we're going to pull, and we're going to twist, twist. It shouldn't be painful, not forceful. We're not going to pop anything. Twist, pull, twist, twist, pull, twist, twist. I like to do it almost like a barefoot. Nothing's getting jammed. Nothing's forceful. It's a good instrument. Stoop, so the entire joint will foot, pull, twist, twist. And then go to the right hand, over the thumb, twist, pull, twist, 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 pull, twist, twist. With this hand, you already know what to do, so you can close your eyes, let them relax, twist, pull, twist, twist. Into breathing. Pull, twist, twist. I'm moving right wrist, and again, control, twist, pull, twist, twist. And gonna do those elbow circles again. And get your wrist into it as long as it feels good. Swirling, getting movement in the forearm, elbow, thumb. Think of the movements that your hands do every day. We're going to try to do the opposite. Not going to hold any steering wheels. Not going to hold a phone. No typing. Next, as long as that feels good, it's going to be backwards, but we're going to trace a figure 8. So from the center, we're going up and to the left, and then swirling. You can use one hand at a time. You can try to do both at the same time. If it feels difficult, I would just pick one finger to do the main movement and then just let the rest of the hand follow. Check back in with the breathing. You do it above your head. Down. Let your hands rest. Wherever your hand naturally is resting, mine is on my thigh, so I'm just keeping that same pattern and placing on my legs. That comes to a pause. Then we're going to go back where we started and sink back into that area where the neck meets the collarbone. Notice if it feels any softer. Exhale, baby smile. Hmm. And do a little bonus.